The use of content in multimedia may be the most frequent circumstance in which our clients are directly involved in ethical practices. If you are designing and coding websites, you will find yourself in the situation of inserting clients' content or gathering content on behalf of your clients. What responsibility do you have as the executor of their content to challenge or be aware of ethical concerns, including bringing legal issues to their attention? Despite the legal implications of using content that's been copied or using media without the appropriate license, people still do. Some figure the internet is such a large place, everyone's doing it. And once they get a cease and desist notice, then they'll take it down. In this lesson, we explore ways you can work in ethical standards for use of content and multimedia. In addition, we'll explore the question of copyright and who owns what when it comes to websites you build. Websites provide all kinds of content and multimedia, from images, video, music, to carefully crafted copy. As the designer or developer, you are pulling together all these pieces from your client, trusting they have the rights to publicly display the content they provide. Yet, many clients are clueless on copyright laws and licenses. This isn't their field. A good ethical practice is to help them become aware of these implications, even though you are not technically responsible. When gathering content for your clients, consider presenting a form asking who owns the copyright on each piece they upload. Another practice would be to run the content through a plagiarism checker online to see if the content has been copied. Your findings can then become a gentle warning to your clients. They may not know that the copywriter they hired plagiarized the content, or that stealing content from a competitor's site has legal consequences. With that said, make sure the terms in your contract state the client is responsible for the copyright of their material. In that same vein, require clients to have terms of use for their website, specifically if there is a blog or ways for others to post content. In those terms of use, require that users visiting the website agree to not post copywritten material. Without a terms of use, your client may become liable for content others post on their website. This is where the ethical concern lies for you as a web designer or developer. You need to make sure your client knows what they need to protect themselves, both from content they post on their website as well as content others post. When gathering assets on behalf of the clients, document the license for fonts, stock photos, music, and videos. If you buy on behalf of your client, be aware of the license terms, like specifying the project name for the stock multimedia. Then document the terms of that license in a shared file with the client. Clients may think that they can use the stock photo that's on their website in a print ad. However, they may not have purchased that specific license. Whenever possible, have the client purchase the stock multimedia so the ownership of the license stays with them. To purchase it yourself while your client assumes they have ownership of the media could be unethical depending on the circumstances. Consider using fonts that don't require a license, or having clients purchase the licensed fonts they host. Sometimes the JavaScript of third-party apps that provide you with content, like fonts for free, comes with tracking that may involve privacy concerns. Be aware of what third parties are doing and have that conversation with your client. Keep in mind the code that you are grabbing and reusing online and how that code has been made available. WordPress operates under a general public license, which is free software. However, there are plugins and themes that you can purchase for advanced code, allowing you to extend features and design. Although the structure of WordPress doesn't stop you from installing and reusing this plugin on many sites, that's not the ethical thing to do. It's ethical to make sure you have an accurate license for each website where you use a paid plugin. For this reason, most plugin and theme marketplaces sell developer licenses. Invest in the right set of tools and reuse them in an ethical way. Now, what about the copyright of the code or design for the website you've built for the client? This is a big ethical question in the web design and development industry. In your contract with your client, you need to specify who owns the copyright of the website you build, the client or you. If the client has fully paid you for the website, it's expected that they will then own the website. It's often why in your contract, you need to state you have the right to list the website in your portfolio. If they have fully paid and then now own the website, technically it's not a given that you can then feature the website on your portfolio. You'll need to explicitly state that in your contract. Not all businesses operate with the clients owning the website. There are circumstances in which web designers or developers will retain the copyright of the website. To control the ownership, they will host the website and require an additional fee if the client wants ownership, thus freeing the client to take the website to a new host. This is not unethical if this is clearly understood by the client and the cost is fair and reasonable. Web designers and developers will resort to this way of business to keep the cost of the website low, like a monthly payment, as long as the website is hosted with them. Then they will offer a buyout fee to take the design and code elsewhere. Where this edges on unethical is when the client is unaware of this as the agreement, or the buyout fee is exorbitant. Be very clear about the copyright of the website with your client and highlight any uncommon restrictions in conversations outside of your contract. The client will naturally assume they have ownership of what you are creating once it's complete and final payment has been made. If this is not the case, make this crystal clear throughout the contract and onboarding process. Take these points and write out your business ethical practices regarding multimedia and copyright. The key is communication, making sure the client understands the laws, the licenses, and the copyrights. Work out how that will look, especially in your business and for the services you offer.